What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then I'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. And in today's video, we're back in the kitchen because I'm going to be showing you guys an awesome recipe for some chocolate peanut butter overnight oats. And these are absolutely amazing. If you're kind of getting bored of maybe your traditional eggs and egg whites in the morning, then this makes for a great way to kind of switch it up. Plus, what I really love about these overnight oats is that you can make them the night before, so you can meal prep them. And I honestly think that for people that live busy lifestyles that might not have time for breakfast in the morning, like I mentioned, you're able to make this and actually just be able to have it ready for you in the morning. So all you got to do is grab it out of the fridge and eat it. Or maybe you don't even have time to eat breakfast in the morning. These make for a perfect grab and go option that you're able to enjoy in the car or at work. So in terms of the ingredients, what you're going to need in order to make these overnight oats is you're going to need a large mixing bowl and a spoon. That would be the first thing. The second thing you're going to need is a mason jar. I really like this because it works great for layering. Like I'll show you in the recipe when we're doing it. But it also stores great in the fridge. So a mason jar is an absolute must for the overnight oats, in my opinion. And then now in terms of the actual ingredients, like the food ingredients, we're obviously going to need oats. So right here I've got about 45 grams, that's about a half a cup of Quaker Quick Oats. These are the Costco ones. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have on hand. Any type of oats will work fine. Then we're going to have some protein powder. It would have made more sense to go with chocolate protein powder, but I only had vanilla on hand. And I'll show you how I'll be actually changing that into actually chocolate flavored. But yeah, so you're going to need that for the protein. And then some dark chocolate chips. I went with dark chocolate, but you can just go with regular. So these really add a lot to it, I find. Next thing you're going to need is some natural peanut butter. Here you do have a couple options. You can go with peanut butter, or you can go with, so this is about 1.5 tablespoons. You can go with natural or regular peanut butter, or you can go with almond butter. I just find that natural peanut butter is a little bit healthier than peanut butter, but not as expensive as almond butter, so that's why I went with that. And plus, I really like the consistency. It's a little bit more runny. I find it really adds to these overnight oats. And then you're going to need about half a cup of almond milk. This is just the Costco one. So it's got very minimal amount of calories in it, and depending on your goals, if you guys want to make this a little bit higher in calories, maybe you're bulking. Right now I'm currently cutting, so I kind of want to reduce calories. So that's why I opted to go with the almond milk, but you can go with regular milk. That works just fine. And like I mentioned, in order to flavor this protein powder and make it more chocolate, give it more of a chocolate taste, I actually have this refrigerated Jello, these Jello packs. So this is the fat-free one. This has a lot less calories in it than the regular packs. You can use cocoa as well, that would work. I just find that this kind of tastes better and it kind of goes really, really well with the protein powder. So that's what I decided to go with to kind of up the chocolate taste. And as you can see here, that's about I would say about half of the pack that came in it. And I'll put all the macros up on the screen for all the individual ingredients, plus for the total overnight oats as well, so you can see those. But that's really going to add to the protein powder and make it kind of definitely taste a lot more chocolate, kind of wash out that vanilla a little bit. And then I am going to use 1 pack of stevia, so this is stevia in the raw, just to add a little bit more sweetness. And then for the final ingredient, we're going to need some Greek yogurt. So this is just 3/4 of a cup, or 175 grams of just regular plain Greek yogurt. This is really going to up the protein content of it, and you're going to be able to kind of get that really good consistency that you're looking for in overnight oats. So those are the ingredients. And like I mentioned, I will be putting all the individual macros up, plus the total. So if you guys are ready, then let's just dive right into the recipe. Alright, so now it's time to actually make the recipe. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add that oatmeal. So this is actually, like I mentioned, half a cup of oats. So I'm just going to pour that directly into the bowl. And then I'm going to be adding this Jello, like I mentioned at the start. I'm going to be adding the raw ingredients, or the dry ingredients first. So I'm just going to throw that directly on top of the oats. Next will be the protein powder. That's just 1 scoop. Then I'm going to be putting the stevia in it, so that's just, like I mentioned, 1 pack of stevia in the raw. Just for some extra sweetness. Then I'm going to be putting the almond milk in. Just half a cup of almond milk. Like I mentioned, you can use milk if you want. And then the Greek yogurt for that added protein and the consistency as well, really adds to it. And then all we're gonna do is mix it up. Notice how I didn't add the peanut butter or the chocolate chips. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna mix this up first. All right, so that's all mixed there. It's actually a really nice consistency. So as you can see there, it's still kind of thick, but it's a little watery as well, which is kind of what you want for overnight oats. And like I said, when we put this in the fridge, it's really gonna change the texture of it. Yeah, so what we're gonna do next is we're actually gonna start layering it. So I'm gonna move into that and I'll show you exactly how I'm gonna do that. Now it's time to place it in the mason jar. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna be layering it. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be adding about half of the batter that we made, or the oats that we made here, into the mason jar. So I'm gonna do that first. All right, so that was about half there. Now what I'm gonna do is, like I mentioned, I am gonna layer it with peanut butter. So I'm actually gonna put a layer of peanut butter down on the top of this and a little bit of chocolate chips, and then I'm gonna place the rest of the overnight oats on top of that. So let's do that now. So as you can notice, I didn't use all the peanut butter because I'm going to show you when I take it out of the fridge tomorrow morning. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the rest of the peanut butter. But all I did was just added a layer of peanut butter just to kind of separate the oats. And this is awesome, guys. Like, trust me, it makes it way better. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a couple chocolate chips. I'm not going to use the entire chocolate chips because, like I mentioned, I'm going to kind of garnish it at the end. And I'll show you how I do that with the peanut butter and the chocolate chips. But all I'm going to do is just take a couple chocolate chips and sprinkle them in. That should be enough there. And then all I'm gonna do is just finish off the oats and put the rest of the oats in. So there you go, there's the rest of the oats. So it's layered and with the chocolate and the peanut butter and the chocolate chips in the middle with the rest of the oats on the top. And now all we're gonna do is, this is the easy part, we're just gonna stick it in the fridge and then we're gonna check on it tomorrow morning. If you don't wanna wait the entire or the overnight to do it, you can wait 4 hours, but I would recommend meal prepping it the night before and putting it in the fridge overnight. It just tastes a lot better. Yeah, so we're gonna be putting it in the fridge overnight now, and then we'll check it back in with it in the morning to see how it looks. Alright, so now it's the next morning. It's time to check on how these overnight oats are looking. So as you can see here, they did thicken up quite a bit, which is really awesome. If you look on the inside here, they look absolutely perfect in my opinion. But like I mentioned before, we did save some of the peanut butter and the chocolate chips, and we're gonna put some on top to really kind of add to not only the aesthetics of the oatmeal, but make it taste way better. Now it's time to finish off these overnight oats by adding the toppings. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be adding peanut butter and chocolate chips to the top. So just to kind of give you more of a close-up, that's what it's looking like. It looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get into it. Like I said, we're just gonna put the peanut butter directly on top. And then we're just gonna, so there's the peanut butter on top. Now we're gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips on that. Awesome, so there you have it. There's the finished product there. And if that doesn't look awesome, then I don't know what does. This is gonna taste absolutely amazing, so I cannot wait to dive into it. And I hope everybody enjoyed that recipe. So that's going to conclude today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and definitely give this recipe a try because it's absolutely awesome. If your goal is weight loss, I wouldn't necessarily have this every day because it is pretty high in calories for a breakfast. If you're, like I said, if your goal is weight loss, but it does make for a great treat every now and then, maybe on if you're having a cheat meal. I think this makes for a perfect cheat meal. So yeah, definitely give this one a try. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's extremely easy and simple to do, and the best part about it is you can meal prep it the night before. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do have a lot of great videos just like this that's planning in the works that I'm super excited to deliver to you guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell notifications. I do release videos 3 times a week, so you can expect uploads every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. So be sure to turn on those bell notifications and definitely drop the video a like. I do appreciate all the support and the feedback goes a long way. And I'll catch everybody in the next one. All right, peace out.